I'll show it, but not until I get it in the recording so I can show off. The recording started. Wow, how about that? Oops. Anyway, Touhoumon World Link, revised. Uh, this game is pretty sick, honestly. And I hope it continues to be sick and not sickening. We'll see. But yeah, chat, finished a new image today, so I'd like to share it with you if you haven't seen it yet. Yeah, that should work. There it is. So as you can see, I've shown it off a few different times now, actually, with what do you call it? Like sketch in progress, and as you can see, positions changed, and there's a background, and the color and shading has been added, and yeah, Ferdy showed me how to make a rock. Look at that rock. Look at those rocks, chat. Look at those. Look at those rocks. That's insane. I couldn't believe it. When he made that, I was like, "That's not a rock," and then I blinked, and it was a fucking rock. And I was like, okay," and I did it. I made a rock. How about that? Yeah, it's all done. The piece is finished, and it turned out pretty well. I am happy with it. There's still a lot of things, of course, that I wish I could have added to it that I just don't know how to. For one, more complex shading, clothes folding. This is my first background, so obviously it's extremely simple. I don't know, there's a lot of things I gotta do. But I got some stuff that I need to check out when I'm done the stream and use as practice, I think. And try to just improve my general like anatomy form and whatnot. I don't really know. But yeah, that was in works for a while. A lot of revisions, learning a background, a lot of breaks just because I had to wait for, just even knowing what I'm supposed to do. But it was pretty good. I enjoyed. I forgot how to open this game, so I'm sorry for wasting your time. VOD watchers, skip the whole stream. Okay. This should be the right one. Alright, let's get it. Yes. Now remember, game capture on legitimate Game Boy Advances is kind of finicky, because it like takes a while for it to register. What? That's Mugen. What the hell? You know why it takes a while for it to register? Because I was on the wrong scene. That's why. Alright. There you go. There it is. That certainly does explain a lot. Oh, shoot. Hold on. You didn't see anything, chat. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Bow. Bow now now now. Bow now now now. Oh no. Okay, good. Okay, good. Alright, chat. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm enjoying this game a lot, so I'm happy to play it again. But I heard, I was given some details in the comments, and unfortunately I kind of forget the more important points. But one that I did remember specifically was that, apparently with Touhoumon hacks, they're broken up into two different kinds, 1.5 and 1.8. Where 1.5... Oh, Remilia's in here. 1.5 is what we're playing right now, because it mostly has Pokemon types. So it's like, we have rock type. Whereas 1.8 is the one that has like the goofy type chart and things get silly. Also, they have a more traditional evolutions in this game. So like things evolve by level and then they evolve by level again. So 2-stage and 1-stage Pokemon instead of like evolution stones, which is neat. That's pretty neat actually. So yeah, there's a lot of things in here. And then we'll just we're gonna play, we're gonna enjoy it, we're gonna see a lot of cool things, maybe, possibly. Who knows? But yeah, chat, how's that weather? pretty, I don't know, I woke up and it was nice out. It's nice out. But I've been, I didn't go out. It's on that grind. Windy'd be nice. I still have my fan on. Like, it's October. It's October! And I still have my goddamn fan on. It's ridiculous. Speaking of what we just saw there, chat, today is the 7th. Today is the 7th of October, which means it is Spooky Roomba Day. And I completely forgot. I was finishing a different image. I don't have a Roomba Day image, but I can't just whip one on anyway. Now it's funny, the one Ferdy posted, he made while I was working on mine. And he used it as a lighting tutorial. And we played with some filters and stuff like that as well. So I learned a bit on top of just like the background stuff. But I don't know really how it works. So I just kind of did the extremely bare minimum. But it's a little something, you know, I got to at least see what it is. So. Whoa. Whoa, shit. What? What happened down here? Oh, of course. Who would have thought? Wait, she's gonna be an ice type, isn't she? Yeah, she is. There's actually ice types. Alright. Throw a rock at her. Get out of here. There's no room on this team for that creature. Maybe someday there will be. I don't have Rock Smash. Do you think there's a Nose Pass equivalent in this? Like, cause Nose Pass you could find in here, but I think it was only in Smash Rock, Rock Smash Rocks. I'll never use Chino and Touhoumon. Listen, man, there's a lot of characters on this team I've never used before. Kagero, Satsuki, Kogasa, Hina, Kurumi, Lily Black. These are all characters I've never used. What are you? Come on now. You can't just... Oh, parse. You can't just make claims like that. You're only making claims like that because it involves your favorite character. You can't do that. My favorite character isn't even in this game. Also, almost every other favorite character I have used before. And Yuma's not here either! Alright. I'm interested in rare stones. Why'd you come all the way back here anyway in this cave, dude? I'll give you this TM. It's one of my favorite moves, Rock Tomb. No, it ain't. Give me Steel Wing. The Bonique up here quite capable. You know what's interesting, chat? Steven appears in one episode of the Hoenn anime. Like, but he's like a backpacker. He's dressed as like the Ruin Manic. And he's just, it's like not even, it's barely even acknowledged who he is. But later down the line, he obviously becomes so much more important because the whole Mega Evolution thing. And like, then he's like in his new updated, like, art. But like, he wasn't an episode in Hoenn before. He was randomly in an episode. There was also an episode that had Lorelei in it, and her name was not Lorelei. It was like, I don't know actually. Agatha was there too. Lance has been in there. I don't know if Bruno has. I'm pretty sure Flint has. I think Aaron, it was either Aaron or Lucian. I think it was Lucian. He had a brief cameo, like, fighting Cynthia on, like, television. I don't think I ever saw Bertha in the anime. Alright. I got that done. Now we can go to Slateport. It'll be fun. I promise. Where are we bound? Slateport. Let's go! Bruno had an Onyx with a scar. I actually don't remember that episode. Was that wasn't related to the Daimonics, was it? And welcome to the new route. Visit the captain and deliver the Devon goods. I will. I will do that. Did Ash ever fight Giovanni? No, actually. Well, kind of. There's the Mewtwo Returns special, where he does interact with Giovanni. There's also, in Unova, with the Therian forms, he, like, interacts with Giovanni. But in Kanto, he's on his way to the Viridian Gym, after, like, Gary... Okay, so this one, I like talking about this one because it's interesting, but in the opening of the first movie, you can see Giovanni testing Mewtwo, like using Mewtwo in a battle, like testing its power, and he basically 2-on-1s Gary. Like you can see Gary, it's his Nidoking and his Arcanine, I believe. It gets absolutely shit canned, but the cool thing about that is that in the anime itself, Gary goes on, like, bragging. He's gonna go get his badge of Viridian. And when Ash heads there, you can see, something shoots out of the gym. And they're just kind of like, what's that? And then when Ash goes in there, Team Rocket's running the gym instead of Giovanni. So it's like, oh. So that, like, the movies tend to not, like, tie in any meaningful capacity. This probably goes water. But that was one scene that I remember because it actually did tie into the actual events of the anime, which is really cool. No, he wasn't on vacation. He literally just, like... I don't know if that was right when Gary fought him, but it's clear from the order of events that Mewtwo escaped and Giovanni sought to pursue him. And left the gym in charge of Jesse and James because he needed someone behind to hold... I don't know. I don't really know. It's like, they had to have somebody behind to, like, run the gym, but, like, it's very obvious Team Rocket. So it's like, how does that work? I never quite understood that. Oh, whoops. Like, is Team Rocket known to be the forerunners of Viridian? Are they known to be the, like... Is Giovanni known to be the leader? He's known to be the leader of Team Rocket, but he's obviously a gym leader. How does that work? Like, how does that work? Like, it's very clear he's the leader of Team Rocket. He goes to Silphco and exposes himself and everything, but then he's working for the League, and it's like... You're both water types. I'm a fire type. It's fine. I don't think they ever really bothered to explain that. Okay. I know it was a crit and all, but okay. Okay. Alright, we're in trouble. Well, goodbye, Krutobi. I just find it kind of weird that it's not addressed. Yo, Rin dodged it? She's the greatest. Hina. Madden! Alright. Constrict and acid. Sorry. Why are you not using water gun on the fire type? You know what? I should just count my blessings. No, it's just one of those things. Everybody knows Team Rocket. They're notorious Pokemon gangsters, yada yada, but their boss is clearly, like, running a gym. Or is that supposed to be, like, a play on the fact that Mafia will, like, just run businesses? And, like, everybody knows they're Mafia, but, like, no one can say anything. They just kind of let it happen. But then you beat Giovanni in a Pokemon battle, and he's like, shit, man, I guess I'm just disbanding Team Rocket and going on a journey. Motherfucker, you are the boss of a major criminal syndicate. I don't think you're allowed to just walk away. They are. You can just chat. If you're a bad guy in Pokemon, you can simply reevaluate yourself after losing a battle, and no one will pursue you. Oh my god. There we go. It worked for Maxie and Archie. Yeah. Yeah, it did. You know, in the anime, Cyrus... Okay, so I don't know what no one knows what happens to Cyrus in the games, especially, like, Platinum. Mega Drain. Is that even good for you? I genuinely do not know. fuck it. We're taking it. In the anime, Cyrus, like, jumps into the portal, and then, like, it disappears. And Mars, who's voiced by the same person who does Amy's voice in Sonic X, by the way, is like, no! And then they all get arrested and taken away in a police car, in a police van, but he's never, they're never spoken of again. Hello, Tori. Rose go to jail? He did, yes. Rose went to jail. He turned himself in for what he did. And Oleana was then working in the mines, I guess, to make up for things or something. I don't really remember the details too much, but he did, in fact, turn himself in. Because Rose wasn't necessarily trying to be a bad guy, but at the same time, you know, Galar was gonna run out of energy in 1,000 years. Motherfucker could not wait a day longer to fix that. No one knows what happened to Getsus. Getsus got fucked up again in Black and White 2, and the Shadow Triad was like, yo, this motherfucker mentally unstable. Don't worry, we'll take her from here. And they just leave with him. It's like, no, you don't leave with him. Oh shit, it's Peton! Yo! I love this song. It's such a good song. Alright. The subject matter aside, it's very goofy, but it's a fun song. Well, Lysander died, right? Lysander's fate is dependent on the game, right? And why he dies, but in X he's like doomed to an eternal life or something. I really do like this song though. It's a great song. It's got a good beat. Also, oh shit! What do you want? It's Roxanne. I heard from Brawl. You're moving up to the ranks of trainer. I think I can't beat you. I'll shape up my gym. You can challenge again. Roxanne called right before I walked into the next tile set. Incredible. We got all the Peton in the world. Who's this? Iku. Oh. What are these parts is clean? I get my buddy Iku to pick up litter from the shoreline. He's right. I have soft sand. Okay. I actually don't know the differences. I never paid much attention to what happens to Cyrus, to be honest with you. Or, not Cyrus, sorry, Lysander. Chat, I told you about Pokémon Hunter J, right? I know for a fact I've said this at some point. I don't know if it was my stream or Christian's. But I've talked about Pokémon Hunter J before. It was a recurring villain character in Gen 4. And she would show up and basically turn Pokemon like bronze. And then sell them off to the highest collector. And she was a constant nuisance. And then in the episode with Azelf, where they're at Lake Valor, like her ship gets fucking blasted out of the sky. She sinks into the lake. No escape vehicle is shown. And then at the end of the episode, you just see her ship constantly sinking deeper into the water, into nothingness. And it says, to be continued. And then you never see her again. I was like, what? Literally killed her off. Like, there was no implication. There was no implication that she survived or anyone involved in that ship to survive. The fact that at the end of the episode, it was just like, oh, here's the ship sinking deeper into nothingness. It's like, what? That's insane. You're weak to grass. You're also watertight. You know what? I'm bringing in the big gun. Wait, I don't need to bring in the big gun. What am I talking about? What are you? I can just give him the big suck. Slurp, baby, slurp! Pokemon Hunter J with her Solomons and cool arm gun that turned things into bronze statues. It also had a reverse feature to it because what self-respecting bronzer wouldn't have that? Am I right? Oh, Kagero has reached level 16, evolution level. Pretty good. Oh shit, I know what that Pokemon's capable of. I must destroy it. It's honestly wild that Pokemon did that. And I was watching the dub at this point, which is even more impressive, because the dub certainly likes to not, you know... Chat, you know Sonic X? Okay, okay, fair warning. Here's a mega spoiler. Here's a mega spoiler for Sonic X. But, in the final episodes... So this is Plant Girl, right? Oh, that's pretty. This is Plant Girl. I forget her name. I think her name is Cosmo. But Tails really likes her. And she's like a plant creature. It kind of looks like a Curlia. Anyway, she like gives her life. Evil robots basically like destroyed her homeworld. And she, at the end of the series, she gives her life to like, you know, save Sonic and friends. And she turns into like a sapling that Tails just kind of like holds now. And as the final fucking episode, alright? The final episode, Tails is holding the sapling, looking wistfully into the sky, and there's a voiceover. There's a voiceover. Like, hey Tails, it's me, Cosmos. I just wanted to let you know that I'm safe, and all my people are safe, and we relocated to a faraway planet, and we're all happy. And Tails is just looking like he can't hear this voice, because he can't, because there's no fucking voice. They threw this in the dub. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. This sounds like I'm lying through my fucking teeth, but I'm not. This actually happened. They put a dub over just being like, hey, yep, I'm cool, I didn't die, and everybody, we all are super safe and happy. Don't worry, Tails. But Tails is looking like, obviously looking quite depressed because his girlfriend just died. I don't think I need that. Ridiculous. Tori. Hina, when are you gonna evolve? That is literally what happened. That is straight up what fucking happened. There's a voiceover at the end about that. It's ridiculous. Okay, chat, you remember Dark Sonic? You remember Dark Sonic, where the robots, like, capture Chris, and Sonic gets so angry? Sonic gets so angry that he turns dark, and they're like, Sonic, stop, and he's like, damn, I'm chill. But it's like, what was that? What is that? Give me more information on that. Is that in the comics? The jet girl who sacrifices herself, and they made her gravestone just some rock with meaning. What? Literally just in Sonic X. There's no information on Dark Sonic, huh? He got so angry he went like... He went like evil. Like fucking evil Hado. No, there was no... No. It had nothing to do with Chaos Emeralds. It was just because he was pissed off. He got really angry at what they did. And then Eggman sent a transmission to like the fucking robots and was like, I don't like the way you treated Chris and Cosmo and the others. And he gave him a lecture on how he is, you know, he's a villain too, but like that's going too far. And I remember the Sonic, oh god, what's it called? Oh my god, I forget what it's called. You know the Flash Collection, chat? You know the Flash Collection? What are they called? Sonic Shorts. Sonic Shorts. Sonic Shorts. Sonic Paradox is the guy. I think. Well, no, that's the wax. But you know, no, Sonic Shorts. They made a parody about that, where like the Saturday morning, like legitimately evil Robotnik is watching that happen, and he gets so pissed that he fires interdimensional missiles at 4Kids headquarters while they're discussing a third season starring their hottest Sonic character, Chris Thorndike. That's his name, by the way. I didn't make that up. I know how that sounds. Streamer, you can't say words. Stop saying words. They have bad words located within them. And to that I say, that's his name, brother. I can't do anything about that. Wasn't I excused by saying Sonic has a negative energy from the emeralds? That's stupid, but I'll believe it. I missed. Alright, chat. For those of you that watch Sonic X, I need you to back me up on this. Now, I'm gonna just put up a shield right now. Okay, here's my shield. This is my anti-eyebrow shield. But I'm just gonna say this. Chris's mom. Alright, that's all I needed to say. So, I put up my eyebrow shield. You can't eyebrow me. So, we're just gonna, you know, you have one of two choices here. See? Look at that. Chat gets it. Chat's getting it. Yeah, that's right. Didn't you see the episode where they're filming in the old mansion and King Boom Boo's there? That episode's fucking scary, by the way. Like, legitimately scary. The way they utilize, like, these Sonic Adventure, like, ghosts is ridiculous. They're actually scary as fuck, dude. It's terrifying. Alright, there's one more dude in here. I'm using Hina, because Hina still needs to evolve, and Satsuki still needs to evolve as well. Alright. I've seen Nazo Unleashed years ago, yeah. I do remember that. Still pretty cool. It was legitimately spooky. Honestly, I was very surprised. All the changes between Rouge and her cop friend? What do you mean? You're using air quotations and friend. You telling me they were in it? Hold on. Are you telling me there was some interspecies relationships happening in the Japanese version? Or is this like that Sailor Moon Cousins debacle? Rouge hits on her all the time in Japanese. Listen, okay, listen to me. We live in an age where you can say nice cock, bro, and it means nothing except that you have a nice cock. That doesn't mean you're hitting on someone. Alright? So you can't, you can't do that. But you can say all kinds of homoerotic shit, but ultimately you're never gonna act on it, so it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. One time where Eggman talks about Rouge's chest size and he gets slapped off screen. I mean, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? I ain't saying I would, but wouldn't you? Sonic says damn in Shadow the Hedgehog. Do you know that? He says damn, they got away when the F-Zero cart gets away because you didn't shoot it down in time. That mission sucks, by the way. Especially if you do it early because you have no bonus weapons. Those missions are so easy when you get the Shadow Rifle, though. It's not even funny. The Shadow Rifle kills those things in like 5 fucking blasts. It's like, there's not even a reason to have a gun that excessively powerful. But you can have it. You can use it. You just gotta beat the game for it. Oh. That one didn't need an eyebrow shield. What do you mean? Do you think it's some kind of, like, hidden secret that Rouge is very, you know... She gets people's blood pumping in areas? Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot you're a ghost type. You gotta understand, man. You gotta understand. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. It doesn't even need to be Rouge. It could be any of them. They're animals. They're anthropomorphic animals. You've been on the internet. This is no secret. Holy shit, chat. You talk in my chat when I talk about these things like you're new to the internet. Like you've never seen something like this before. Like you cannot fathom any of this behavior. That's what you talk right now, alright? Okay, he didn't give me sodas, he gave me water pulse. That's pretty pog. You can learn that? Yeah, actually. I would like you to learn that. Yeah. Fuck yeah, give me that. I like Eggman. Eggman is my favorite. He's my favorite character in Sonic. He's the most interesting, most enjoyable. Anything in the marketplace? How may I serve you? A Yuka doll, a Lily doll, and an Alice doll. Okay, that didn't look like Alice at all, but sure. What do you sell? Energy Guru. That's way too much money. Yeah, I don't want something nice. Look at this, the seaweed you get in these parts, expression full of life. Okay. Hakurentai Soku! TM poison. We'll accept these members so you... Wait, what? You know the TM poison jab? Our group, we love the TM poison jab. One of our members will give it to you. Come back and show me when you get it. What? Okay. Did you know that? Did you know that, chat? Did you know that? She gave me a powder dry. That's great. Did you know that? I don't know anything about Frontiers, but I do know about Saga, yeah. Oh, jammin'! Pepe Jam! Alright. I remember Eggman Nega, yeah. That's the Eggman from Blaze's Dimension, right? I remember I never beat that game's final boss because I had a broken L button, so I couldn't do the inputs to defeat the final boss. I got all the goddamn emeralds, and I couldn't beat the final boss. I remember I told the story before, but it's Sonic Rush Adventure, where you get emeralds by challenging Johnny to a wave race. And I did that. I challenged, like, you get a tutorial first, where you face off against Johnny, and the game's like, all right, here's your you win emeralds from this guy, and then immediately the next map I went to, I saw Johnny there, and I was like, oh shit, Johnny's there, which means there's an emerald there. I'll go to him right away. And I went to him, and it was so difficult. It was unbelievably difficult. I was like, holy shit, they're gonna make me work for these emeralds. I was on that shit for probably well over an hour. Like, because I had just learned the fucking tutorial mechanics, and I was just like, holy shit, into the frying pan, like, out of the into the fire and all that. I was just like, why is it like this? And then I finally got the emerald, and then I got to the next Johnny, and it was like 2 obstacles. And I was like, what? And then it turned out I had grabbed the 7th emerald second. I had somehow found the final emerald immediately after the tutorial of emeralds. And I was just like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done. And then I got to the 3rd emerald, which was actually supposed to be the 2nd emerald. And it was piss easy. And none of them compared in difficulty to that one anymore. I was just like, how did this happen to me? Alright, we got medicine, we got Eden. I'm gonna check 5 more encounters. I cannot run. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Sonic 06 is like... Sonic 06 kind of fucked with Blaze, didn't it? Because, like, Blaze is from a different dimension, but then in Sonic 06, Blaze is in the future with, Silver, so she's actually from the future, right? Because the storytelling became an absolute mess. That's what happens when you have years upon years of canon. Come on now. 3 more encounters. Shizuha. Whoa, ding-a-ling. Throw. Steal. Okay. That's why Shadow should have stayed dead. You gotta be careful what you say, dog. You gotta be careful what you say. Some motherfuckers ain't ready to hear that. They ain't ready. Shadow had his story, and he passed away, and then he got his own game. No Shadow 2005. No Black Doom. What do you mean? You can't just... I liked it better when Professor Gerald made Shadow without the help of a freaky alien named Black Doom, who summoned a black comet who, like, came down and, like, sucked up the earth, and then he turned into Devil Doom, which is like a giant gargoyle. Very confusing stuff. The most confusing part of that game is figuring out if you're the real Shadow or you're a robot. Because really, it's impossible for you to be the real Shadow, because you fucking burned up in the earth, like the atmosphere, as you crashed to earth. Like, come on now. But if you wait long enough in the Devil Doom fight, Eggman's like, hey, guess what? You are the real Shadow. You can, in fact, stand up. Even though there's a whole bunch of, like, subplots throughout the game that are like, holy shit, androids. Are you a robot? And then Sonic Heroes is like, holy shit, a bunch of robots. Are these, is a Shadow even real, or is it just a robot that thinks it's real? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? But I guess Shadow the Hedgehog Shadow is the real deal. Somehow. Which makes no sense. But then what about Sonic 06's Shadow? Is that the real Shadow? Or is that a robot too? What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, Hero Shadow is a fake Shadow, yeah. These guys aren't gonna get in my way. I'm gonna go talk to Stern. Eggman confirms in the Shadow. Yeah, I know. That's what I just said. Eggman confirms. Eggman confirms in Shadow the Hedgehog. You're playing as the original Shadow. Because you just chill out in the final boss for a little bit. Are you Stern? No, I passed Stern. You're Stern. I'm Doc. Stern commissioned me to design a fairy. Oh. Find Captain Stern. Oh, you're Doc. Okay. Alright. How do you get revived anyway? That's a damn good question. Entrance fee is yes. What if you can't? What do you do when you have the team up? Remember you thumped before. Smoke ball. That's pretty nice, actually. Hope I never see you again. Goons didn't bungle things. Bungle is a good word. These guys are just having a good time. Alright. We're gonna fight some grunts, baby. An Eggman robot rescued him. That's such a fucking cop-out, man. He was burning up in the atmosphere. You watched him fall and slowly, like the fire trail. You watched it. It's the parts I ordered, yep. Hold it, we'll take those parts. Who are you people? We're Team Aqua. Boss wants the parts. Yeah. He's the ultimate life form and can survive falls to the earth. No, Biolizard is the ultimate life form. He was supposed to be encapsulated. Don't you know? The prototype is still alive. It lodged the space colony arc straight up its ass, and now it's on a collision course with Earth. Like, okay, dog. Why he do? Yes, Biolizard is the prototype of the ultimate life form. How the fuck you get from the Biolizard to Shadow the Hedgehog is beyond me. But, well, you know, I'm not the mad scientist. That said, chat, honestly, say what you want about Sonic Adventure 2. I know, it's the greatest game of all time. It's severely overrated. Say whatever the fuck you want about it. But that fucking, like, monologue that Gerald gave, that shit kind of hit. Just telling ya. That shit actually kind of hit. That man's on death row. And he's dead, like, they're just taping him. But somehow this record is in Space Quality Arc's computer? How did that happen? It's really good. Like, the delivery is perfect. The emotion in his voice is fantastic. Like, when he talks about Maria and how, like, they basically, like, gunned her down in front of him. Like, holy shit, man. Like, the dude who was doing that voice hopefully was getting a good paycheck. I hope he was getting paid well, because he was fucking top-notch delivery. He makes you feel something when he's going on. But it still doesn't make any sense how that's all, like, fair, you know? I can actually take another one. Give me a poison and I think I can kill it without having to switch. Excellent. I lived that. Professor Gerald Robotnik. Also, SA2's Eggman is a great voice as well. Mike Pollock is fantastic, but I really, really liked SA2's Eggman. It just struck a good balance. Like, he wasn't really comedic back then, you know? He wasn't really comedic. He was, like, very serious. Like a villain. He was a bad guy. He points a gun at Amy's head. And while you're playing Crazy Gadget, he's like, Sonic, you better hurry the fuck up or she will die. And it's like, damn. You turned into a big-time villain, Doctor. The police can't do anything. He's got a fucking one communication with the president. And he wants Eggman, he wants the land for Eggman Empire, or whatever, I don't know. Sonic Adventure 2, Dark Story. Long live the Eggman Empire. That guy also did a good job with his voice acting. Some of those people hit, man. They hit. Alright, job's done. That doesn't count being metal with some kid. You want to fight, right? Of course you do. Yeah, let's fight. Come on. We're Team Aqua. We love to see it. I'm Team Aqua's leader. What makes you interfere with us? No, you can't be. You're not one of Team Magma. That can't be right. You're not dressed for the part. You don't seem to understand. We're getting involved. I'll just take care of you myself. Of course you want to fight, piece of shit. Farewell, Sonic. Kagero! I have 1 HP. I'm gonna burn you. Accelerock! Excuse me? Why do you have that? I evolved and I don't have that. You cheater! That's Lycanrock's signature move. Die. Oh, you flinched. There you go. Don't you only fight Archie once? You fight Archie once in the deep cave, but you fight Maxie twice. So I guess they just wanted to balance it out. So you fight them both twice. Because you fight Maxie at the volcano and in front of Groudon. But it did feel kind of weird that you don't get to fight Archie here. Because like it's set up for it. He just shows up and is like, I'm the boss, goodbye now. And you don't actually fight him until the very end. But like you're still getting, like Team Aqua's still getting involved and shit. So it's obviously you're not on his side. Kind of a weird choice. I don't think you fight him in Sapphire here, do you? Actually, who do you fight in Sapphire at the volcano? Legit question, I have no idea. Do you fight Maxie there? Or is Archie there for some reason trying to activate the volcano? What the fuck happens in Sapphire? And Barasa makes sense. I'll go with Snarl. Wow! Alrighty. Super effective. Why is Archie trying to make the volcano explode? He's sending out regular Suiko, who is a ground type, but it's fine. Yeah, why is Archie there? Fucking with the volcano. Quite the tenacious child, huh? Perish to my Mega Drain. Oh, you missed! Who's misfortunate now, bitch? Well, actually, Hina was never misfortunate. She just... Oh, that did no damage. Okay, well. That's fine, because that's not going to kill me. Who said that? Who said that wasn't going to kill me? They're full of shit. Oh, right, that move that kills me in one hit. That's good, yep. Okay. Isn't the volcano to power the machine? No, they took the meteorite to power the machine to make the volcano erupt. That's why they took the meteorite from Meteor Falls. There's a power source for that. Ah, shit. They wanted to expand the land. This was their decision. They're not very smart. You have Water Veil. Okay. Ah. That's fine. Everything's neutral. Oh, let's go for the stab hit. We're trying to make the volcano dormant. Oh. Okay, that's neat. I can get behind that lore. Do you think he's got a potion? Oh! Who exactly are you? Good question. Who am I? So Storm Drain did in fact block the damage and gave me the +1. I don't know why Wallace is the champion in Emerald, but I don't really like Wallace, so I prefer it to be Steven. But I guess it makes Steven like a final boss fight in Emerald, so there's that. They gave him his job back in Oraz, at least. Steven had cooler Pokemon. Wallace was just the water-type gym leader, but he became Elite Four champion, and he was just an asshole. Big-ass fucking bulky water types. I'm sure I met you somewhere. You introduced my name's Scott. Saw Team Aqua run away like it was stung. You drove him away? Maybe, just maybe. Alright, I think you're going to become a good friend. Let's register each other in our navs. I think, okay. Goodbye. God, Juan is certainly a memorable character, isn't he? Alright, we're leaving Slateport. Goodbye, I love it down there. I'll never get to hear that music again. Make a beeline from Mauville, take a low road, and look for a Bonica. Hello, Birch. Imagine seeing you here. Where might Mary be? I don't know. Running separately. We're coming up on the hardest rival fight in the game. Surely. Don't want to battle? That's fine. Hina and Satsuki, yep. Hina's nickname seems to indicate that she's involved, but trust me, she's not. Alright. There you go. Steven has 2 fossil Pokemon. He's got the fossil Pokemon from home. Look at that Tierno! Wow! Plush fan. That's not a plush, that's a child. I wasn't expecting custom sprites. Bunnies. They customized the sprite. There's no Pikachu or Clefairies here. Alright, light him the fuck up. I'm killing. Go ahead. Alright. Steven's team is like Aggron, Metagross, Cradily, Armaldo, and Skarmory, I believe. And something else I'm sure I'm forgetting. That didn't kill, huh? That's fine. Did I ever tell you how bad Raisin is? Well, okay. Maybe she's not bad in this, but Raisin being a heart type, Raisin is a heart type in 1.8. Her level up move pool consists of 1 fucking heart type move she can use, which is terrible. She's basically a reason type, but she doesn't get stab on it. She's awful, awful puppet. I don't know why they made her level up pool like that. Why do you have another one? I shouldn't even bother asking. I know exactly why you have another one. That's fine. That was a crit. Wow. Feint and Pursuit. Those are not the moves those two should be using. They should be swapped. Well done, Satsuki. Can we nail that poison? Nice. I'll put that bitch on a timer. Go, go, go. No, I said timer, not table. Why am I dead? What just happened? Huh? What the hell just happened? Why am I dead? Satisfactory. Okay. I'll just snarl then. It's gonna kill that one. God, blurred to shit. It's just a table, chat. It's not that big a deal. I don't really understand what your problem is. Okay? It's just a table. Haven't you ever wondered what it's like to be a table? I mean, you can do a bridge, right? You can do a bridge that's kind of like being a table. Now switch and get hit by this burn. How do you develop a drug that turns somebody into a table anyway? Chat, I have to pee. Speaking of tables, I have to pee. I'll be right back. I will win this fight, and you will look at the Fumo child. Any tables in chat? Alright. Oh dear, this won't do. Have you no compassion or pity? Look at that child. I think even his shirt was edited, so there's no Pikachu on it. Alright. Chat, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why do you do? Why do you do? Why must you do? Well, Hina's dead. Shit. That's fine. Chad, I had a brilliant idea for an image, but I can't draw a Fumo right now. I had another brilliant idea I want to try. I'll see if I can do it at some point, but I gotta like look into some like proper practice stuff. I have a video I need to check out after the stream, most likely. Oh yeah, by the way, the Trickmaster's house has been removed because apparently it causes a lot of issues and it's a pain in the ass. But the stuff that you get from it has been relocated, so it's not missing from the game. It's a little sad, but who really cares? It's Trickmaster's house. Who really cares? Get absolutely fucking bamboozled. Alright. The fact that Ember did not kill you, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Alright, bring it on. Bring it on. I stumped him. He got out-tricked. Smedicine. You're grass poison, I assume. You're usually... yeah, you're okay. That did enough. Father, I beg you. Thank you. Poison would be obnoxious. Yuka, staying in. No, I got some ideas, chat. I'll poke around with them at some point, for sure. Sometimes I have so many ideas I don't know what exactly to work on, and then I just like get analysis paralysis. That sucks a lot. I hate when that happens. I'm just stumped. Alright, your entire moveset is good against you, so I can do whatever I want. You will die to burn before I die to you. Goodbye. Fare thee well. Alright. Mystic Fire? A special attack, a special plane that lowers the foe's special attack. Yep, that is the move. The cool signature move they had on Delphox that they decided to give to a billion other Pokemon. Spiky Shield, other Pokemon can have that too. What about Water Shuriken? Well, you see, no. As far as I know, the only other Pokemon that has access to Water Shuriken is Excelgor, because, you know, it's a ninja. But at the same time, come on. Goofy, yeah. We battle together as one team. Greninja has two moves, actually, like that. He has Map Block as well. Map Block is a really cool move, by the way. It only works on the first turn, it only blocks damage moves, and it actually has no priority. It has no priority. Wait, why are you... What? Are you... You're not a Steel type yet, Yomu. Damn! I mean, I know it was a crit, but... It does activate Greninja's Final Smash, and he turns to Ash Greninja in Ultimate. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Map Block's a really neat move, because, like, I'm pretty sure it only exists... Oh, you're a Ghost type. Okay. I'm pretty sure it only exists on Greninja to this day, but it has no priority. Speaking of that, chat, do you know... Here's something... Okay, Andrew ended up telling me about this, because for some fucking reason, he knew all this. But we were talking about, like, weird-ass obscure Pokemon, and he told me about... I was like, what is that weird Pokemon that's, like, flowers from Gen 7? He goes, Comfy. Actually, Throw had it for a gen. They gave Throw Map Block, but it has no speed. It has no fucking speed. Anyway, Comfy has a signature ability, chat. It's called Triage. It gives +3 priority to healing moves. And I was like, what exactly does that mean? Like, obviously, +3 to priority. I get that much, right? But it's like, what? How's that work? But it turns out it works for any move that gives healing. So, in NU, they run sets of Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, Giga Drain, and Leech Seed. Because all three of those moves have +3 priority to them because they're moves that cause healing. I was baffled by that. Damn it. Oh, never mind. Choke Master. It's like, the Pokemon could be, like, that moveset seems like it'd be really good. And it is. But the problem with the Pokemon is that its stats aren't that great, and it has no answers to Steel and, like, it has no answers to, like, Steel, Poison, or, some other type. I can't remember. Like, apparently its only coverage option to deal with, like, certain Pokemon was, HP Psychic, which is not... That's not a good move. I've never heard of a Pokemon running HP Psychic in my life. It could be good. It could be good. Yeah, Map Block is it's a spread move. But it has no priority, so it can't block damage moves if it goes second. So Throw having it is very strange because Throw is not fast. Now granted, Trick Room, yes, Trick Room exists. But in a double battle scenario where you'd actually use it, because otherwise, why the fuck would you run Map Block and not just Protect? In that situation, right? It's like, what? Why would you do that? But if you're throwing Trick Room, like, you really gonna spend a turn like that? You're probably going for game. Level 5 Hina. Hey chat, you ever hear of the move Fairy Lock? You know that move? It is Klefki. Klefki's signature move. I believe what it does is it's Fairy type Mean Look. That's what I think it does. I don't actually remember. But like, Who cares? What happens when Klefki locks you into battle? What does it do? Klefki is one obnoxious fucking Pokemon. It only lasts for 1 turn? Excuse me? Why? What? What? Ain't no way. Ain't no way it's a 1-turn mean look. I can't believe that. Prevents them from switching for 1 turn. Why would you ever use that over mean look? I don't even care if it's priority. It doesn't even matter. You can't use Perish Song with that. But you know what? You know what Klefki does? It has Thunder Wave. I believe it has Foul Play. It can run screens. Like, it has options. It has Prankster. That Pokemon also has one of the best defensive typings in the game. We're just spinning on each other, by the way. This is like Beyblade. This is just fucking Beyblade. Oh my lord. Great battle. Tight battle, man. Tight battle. There is no altering cave. There's 1 trainer up there, right? Okay, 2. Let's go with the double evolves. Okay. Alright. Here we go. The best offensive type in the whole game. What you said and what I said do not go against each other, you know. Steel Fairy has 2 weaknesses. Fire and ground. Because Fairy resists fighting. And Steel is immune to poison and resists steel. Fairy is a really fucking good type. A very good type. Very good type indeed, Douglas. However, Fairy is a phenomenal offensive typing. Steel, not so much. Except Steel is good against Fairies, so bada bing, bada boom. Also, the main Steel Fairy types that attack are Mega Mawile and Zacian. Which, you know, those Pokemon are pretty good. Earthquake is very common. Yes, I know. Fire not as much, but Earthquake is a very common coverage move. But the fact that, like, there's only those 2 types you have to watch out for, those Pokemon tend to have pretty good natural bulk as well. Zacian is a dumb fucking Pokemon. Mad dumb Pokemon. But it's fine. Zamazenta, on the other hand. Oh. Ho 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 ho. Ho ho ho. Its itemless form is currently in Gen 9 OU. Meanwhile, Zacian Crowned was sent to the tier of Mega Rayquaza because it was so good. I don't actually know about regular Zamazenta, but anything goes as far as I know consists of Mega Rayquaza, Zamazenta Crowned, and Calyrex Shadow. Calyrex Rider Shadow. I don't know the name of that thing. I just know that thing's really stupid. Zacian did get nerfed because they made Intrepid Sword not activate every fucking time you switch in. But it's still a really good Pokemon. So it's not gonna drop from Ubers. I think it's funny that Zamazenta finally got Body Press. And it dropped to OU. That's impressive. That move would have been phenomenal on it in Gen 8. And it should have had it, but it didn't. And then when it got it, it's somehow a lower tier anyway. They might have lowered its base stats as well. I think they did. They did that for Aegislash. Aegislash lost 10 points, and it's like, I think it lost 10 points in its defenses as well, but I'm pretty sure. Fuck. Oh, that's a TM with a different color. Interesting. I know that Aegislash lost 10 points of power in both its attack and special attack, because that Pokemon had 150 base attack and special attack in Blade form for some reason. What was the... Aegislash didn't deserve that? I beg to differ, man. Aegislash is a very cool Pokemon, but holy shit is it toxic. And now it's like Yu-Yu. It's such a toxic Pokemon, dude. Because it would literally have 150 base defenses on when you're attacking it, and then when it attacks you, it has 150 base attack. How is that fair or reasonable? It's not. And it has a signature priority defensive move that if you hit it with a physical attack, it fucking -2s your ass. Why? Why does it have all that? So it has a way to immediately go in defense form, and then take a hit, and then come back out later in attack form on the second hit. And then it can finish you with Shadow Sneak. Idiotmon is what that was. But it's a really fucking cool Pokemon. I agree. Had it drop to Yu-Yu? To be honest, I think it was mostly just power creep. The base stat reduction did hurt it. I believe King Shield is now a -1 and not a -2. You have to fact check me on that one. But I'm pretty sure that ability did get, or that move did lose a little bit of girth to it. Alright. Remember, Gen 9 power creep is insane. Blood Moon Earth says now Ubers. Yeah, at a 97% rate of wanting to ban it. That is not surprising to me in the slightest. I think it's mad funny though. But I'm also aware that Blissey went from NU to OU because it was the best answer for Ursaluna Blood Moon. So now there is no reason to use Blissey because Ursaluna Blood Moon is not in the tier anymore. No, I don't think King Shield lost his stat drop entirely, because that would mean it would be no different from Protect. But the thing that's different about King Shield, Spiky Shield, Baneful Bunker, and Protect is that Protect's rate of succession failure is 50% when you use it once, but I believe all the other moves I just mentioned turn it to a 33% chance. So it's less likely to be able to hit 2 of those in a row compared to Protect. So you would have no reason to run King Shield if it otherwise. You're not really going for double Protect anyway, but if you can get the attack drop, it's like, that's obviously good. It is -1 now. Okay. See, that's what I thought. Darkrai also got hit by that as well. Darkrai's Dark Void move got its accuracy reduced to 60. Or I think it was lower than Hypnosis. It got lowered to 60, and then they banned the move from working on any Pokemon not named Darkrai. So they didn't have to do both of those, but they did. So if you wanted to use Darkrai, well, apparently, I think Andrew mentioned it. He was talking about, he told me about like the humoring the thought of like testing Darkrai for OU. Because that Pokemon can't do anything. I mean, it's still really strong, sure. But it's not running around with Dark Void or anything like that. Because Dark Void is a terrible move. So I think it's just kind of like a decently strong and fast. I don't know Darkrai's stats at the top of my head. All I know is that Pokemon is extremely obnoxious with when Dark Void was allowed. Because it was 80 accuracy and it was a field move. Why would they make that? There's no reason for that to exist. It's frustrating that something like that is even existing. I'm gonna poison you. That's what I've decided. Holy shit, my entire team loses to Sara. This is not good. Ursaluna's ability is called Mind's Eye, which is a combination of Keen Eye and Scrappy, meaning you can hit ghost types with its 130 base power move. Now, that probably doesn't sound too bad to some people. Like, oh, okay, whatever. But you gotta think of it like this. There are 2 types in the game. 3 types, sorry. That resist / are immune to normal types. One of those has been removed due to its ability, and the other two are weak to its other stab option, ground. So if you switch in a rock or a steel type to take Blood Moon, you die to earth power. Bada bing, bada boom. If you have a ghost type, ghost types aren't exactly the strongest in the defense department. They will probably explode to a neutral Blood Moon, because Blood Moon is far from weak. They also tend to run Calm Mind. Anyway, I just died to Rock Tomb. I have no answers for this. Hina. Is Corviknight a good counter? I think if it was, there would be less complaints. No, the best counter for Blood Moon was Blissey, because Blissey could soak up its special hits and not care. Like, that's really it. I don't know what Corviknight does exactly against Ursaluna. I'm putting spikes up. I don't know what Corviknight does against Ursaluna, but I don't think it's able to really threaten it. Like, it can't do anything back to it. Also, sometimes they run Terra Poison, so you couldn't Toxic them. So they weren't put on any timer at all. Alright, so the problem here is... It's dying, Squirtle, but I'm also dying at an alarming rate. Pogasa. You can't hit me with a stab move in this situation. You're gonna take poison. You're gonna get faked out. It's gonna do pitiful oh, crit. Okay, good job, Pogasa. Burn the berry, that's fine. And we're gonna Hex next turn. Die. Slow Star doesn't need a buff, it needs to not exist. There's... Rapid Spin? I don't need that. It should not exist. Yukari is a ghost type. I think Kritabi is the answer here. Regigigas, honestly, Regigigas should have gotten something for the Diamond and Pearl remakes, but because they were made by Not Game Freak, they weren't allowed to have anything cool. That's why Legends Arceus exists. Legends Arceus exists because they couldn't give all the cool new Gen 4 based stuff to Not Game Freak made game. So they made Legends and they made a bunch of Gen 4 stuff there. It was fucking genius. Teleport. Good job. We still got this. Yeah, that's a good reaction given the situation we just dealt with. But, yep. Regigigas does in fact have an ability in that game. It does still have Slow Start in Legends, even though abilities don't exist. That is a very weird quirk. I think you deserve a reward. This is from me. Thank you. You should train harder for next time. No, it's fair advice. It's true. You did beat me up a bit. Your starter is actually a huge problem for my team. Granted, I have Water Pulse on Kogassi, but I don't really need that. The problem is I can't burn it. Ayaya! Okay. I've used an Aya before. They're quite good. Well, I mean, the one I had Dragon Dance. It was also Wind type, which is, like, silly. There she goes. I'm heading back to the center. Gotta heal my friends. My buddies. Yeah, the suspect test for Blood Moon was, I believe there were 73. There were 73 out of 113 votes cast of eligible voters. And of the 73 people that voted in the suspect, 97% of them voted for ban. Which really makes you wonder, who the fuck thought that Pokemon shouldn't be banned? Who are those 3%? I gotta know. I gotta know. I simply wish to know who did it. You know who did it? The people who were winning with it. They went all the way up the suspect test with it, just so they could be like, no, don't ban it. It's fair and balanced. That motherfucker's never gonna see the light of day again now that it's gone. I promise you. Lily, you haven't been in the action for a while. Like, and you're like actually a good puppet. It's hard to deny it. That said, the only Pokemon to ever, like, receive a 100% unanimous fuck no was Shaman Sky. When the question arose, should we let this thing try, should we let this thing try start an OU again? And there was unanimously decided to not even humor the idea of having Shaman Sky and OU. So it did not come back to OU. That Pokemon is funny. Serene Grace Air Slashes, baby. Seed Flare with its 40% natural rate of a Spadef drop. What the hell is the point of this? Oh, they made a little, that's the little island. Okay. No, that's cool. I like that. I appreciated what I just experienced very much. I'm going in. Thunderwave, Substitute, Air Slash, and Seed Flare. It's Serene Grace is a dumb ability, and Pokemon like that abuse the shit out of it. I'm honestly shocked that Jirachi does not get similar treatment for its Iron Head shit. Otaku Edwin. That's what we're calling him? Yo, he's gonna Daze! The winner of 2013's most popular... I bit her. That's her. Other Serene Gracers have to work a bit harder. Jirachi never felt like it had to work that hard. Motherfucker kind of felt like it was allowed to do whatever it wanted at any given moment. Why did I just get hit by Ember? How the hell did you burn me? I'm kind of upset by this. Damn, alright. It's not fast enough. Give it a choice scarf. Give it a choice scarf, then we'll talk. King's Rock is now a banned item. Well, I say now, but it's not like it's new or anything. Flinching and shit like that is, you know... Actually, chat. You see the post by the guy who entered a tournament with, like, basically a full team of Quick Claw as a held item? And, like, Steel Wings. Oh, 75. Damn, this Lily is incredible. Some dude entered, like, an actual tournament with, like, 5 out of 6 Mons having Quick Claws. And he was actually, like, producing results because, well... At some point, something you're not supposed to beat is going to be beaten by just a fucking 1 in 16 or whatever Quick Claw's rate is. I think Quick Claw's a 12% chance to activate it or something. That sounds funny. Yeah, it's really funny until you lose in it in a competitive setting, which is usually the #1 reason why things get suspect tested is when notable players lose to newer players or players like considered lower skill. While using these supposed, like, hey, these Pokemon are really good level Pokemon. And, you know, it just kind of immediately sets it in motion. Thought it was 10%. 10% for what? What were we talking about? What do you mean 10% relative to what? I'm actually not sure what you're referring to. Quick Claw? Oh, is it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's 12%. I'm pretty sure it's 12%. Quick Claw is 20%? What? It's a 1 in 5? Okay, didn't know that. I thought it was worse than that. Well, okay then. Guess I'll just win this encounter. I could have swore it was 12%. Do you know in Gen 3, Bright Powder and Wax Incense have different accuracies? Sorry, Gen 3. In Gen 3, Bright Powder is 10%, but Wax Incense is only 5%. I know this because I was looking for Bright Powder for my Magikarp playthrough, and it's available after the Elite Four. And I checked Wax Incense, and it was like, yeah, it's only a 5%, not a 10%. And later, and after that, in Gen 4, it became a 10%er. Claw was 23% in Gen 2. That explains so fucking much. That's nearly a 1 in 4, dude. That explains so much. Watching Worcester lose to Quick Claw activations all the time, it all starts to make sense. Bright Powder is so skill-based. Oh, chat, did I ever tell you about the time I entered a... Well, I say entered. I did one of those, like, 3-on-3 singles league battles on Wi-Fi. On, like, in Gen 6. Right? So I queued up. I got a game. Dude led with Mega Charizard Y. I led with Omastar. With Shell Smash. That motherfucker Mega Evolved in my face. I stayed in and clicked Shell Smash. And he used Solar Beam. And he missed. Because I was holding Bright Powder. And then I killed him with Ancient Power. And then I swept the rest of his team with Shell Smash, Scald, and Ice Beam. That's right! I won! I literally won the entire game. Off of a 10% chance to miss. I fucking love Pokemon. But you know what? Boy stayed through the entire game. Gotta respect it. Here's a fun one. Okay, I've said this one. I've talked about this one a lot. But here's a fun battle I did. So, you know Delphox's ability? Its hidden ability is Magician. Which is, like, essentially pickpocket. You steal the opponent's held item when you hit them. But it doesn't require physical contact. Anyway, my Delphox was not holding an item, and the dude led with Ninjask. And you know what Ninjask does? It uses Sword Stance, Protect, and whatnot. So, it uses Sword Stance. I hit it down to its Sash. Now, here's the funny interaction. Sash is an item that gets consumed on use. However, Delphox stole the item before it was consumed. So now I had a Focus Sash, right? I had a Focus Sash now. So he's at +2 speed and +2 attack. He baton passes to his Azumarill. Me, being a motherfucker, decided to kill the Ninjask with Grass Knot because it was at 1 HP. He switches into his Azumarill with Baton Pass. It takes well over 50%. He hits me with a +2 Waterfall, and I live because of the Focus Sash I stole from the Ninjask. And then I kill his Azumarill with Grass Knot, and then there is a disconnection error. And that was my battle. That was my one proper battle with Magician Delphox. I was the greatest player in the world for a grand total of 6 turns. And then it could not be handled. I don't know what the rest of his game plan was going to be, but I guess he did not like that. Maybe he didn't have any other Pokemon to take on Baton Pass boosts. Motherfucker was using Baton Pass with a Azumarill. He deserved it. Here, hold that L. You've earned it. Fishing is all about concentration. Alright, I've done it. Give me my berries, my reward. I've told this story a lot. I think it's a funny story. Because it happened. It actually happened. I can't make this shit up. What do you think I am, creative? I don't have picks, though. Unfortunately, without picks, it is all the legitimacy of this claim will always be in question. This man is yapping about TV. You give me Rock Smash, don't you? Oh, no you don't. I don't remember who gives you Rock Smash here. Maybe it's the guy in that weird house. There's a game corner here. You think they'd change the slots? Remember the Rock Smash guy. The Rock Smash dude. Alright, he gave me Rock Smash. That could be a pretty good move. Let's find out. This dude's entire claim to fame is he likes to break rocks. 60, 100. That's pretty fine, honestly. And I thought Kagura would be able to learn it. Decent physical move. Pursuit. Howl is not coming in handy, so we're just gonna get rid of it. There we go. The Brick Breaker is here. Man, Rock Smash certainly is a good move, huh? We're gonna go to the game corner. I want to see. Actually, I don't know where you get a coin case in this game. I can't play the slots without a coin case. You know, chat. Let me just say, I like this Mauville a lot more than Auraz Mauville. I don't like Auraz Mauville at all, to be honest with you. This town is a lot nicer. But it's from a universe. It's from a universe where Watson succeeded in like upgrading the town. Like in this game, when you talk to him, he's like he says he gave up on his dream to like convert the town or something like that. But he manages to succeed in that. Oh, he gave me both. Thanks, dude. Yeah, he turned the whole goddamn town into a fucking, like, shopping district, essentially. And I didn't like that. They also had a game corner there that was closed up. Okay. Oh, you need to give the... Okay, she gives you the coin case. But they weren't selling Harbor Mail. Oh, wait, I didn't check the Pokemon. Normally, you have to decide which bike you want. And Auraz, they kind of changed it. There's 2 NPCs you talk to show off your bike. And then he'll get customers, and then he'll give you a, what do you call it? He'll give you a bike that can change between the 2 of them. They couldn't even keep Voltorb Flip, man. Couldn't even keep Voltorb Flip. They just axed it all together. Metal Claw? Is that better than Cut? 50. Not really. I'd rather it kill than give me an attack boost. Yeah, I'm honestly not a fan. I'm not a fan of Mauville turning into that. I like this Mauville because this Mauville is, like, nice and clean. I guess I'll just Rock Smash. How about a Death Drop? Okay, that's good too. That's also good. Voltorb Flip is a stupid game. It's just luck. Well, it is. I mean, it kind of. But the game does give you information. But sometimes you do get thrown into some 50-50s. The issue I have with it is that in order to make more money, you have to keep winning rounds, and you can't save your progress on rounds. So it's really hard to actually make money on it. The speedrun's cool because they manipulate it so they can buy like TM Thunderbolt with the amount of coins they get. Rapid Spinny. Wait, no. I'm just leaving the medicine alone. Like, not doing anything anyway. Foresight. I'd rather just buy the coins, but holy shit, the exchange rate. It's like Zimbabwe dollars to US dollars. It's not good. Not a good exchange rate. Alright, it's time for you to die. I don't think the slots are luck-based, by the way. The pattern on the slot is like, I think it's predetermined when you click on the slot. But then, like, you know, you get the same one. I remember watching Joel when he played Infinite Fusion. He was just going at the slot machine. And you could, like, he got pretty good at the timing and started getting a lot more sevens on the board. Gambling minigames are always fun. Chat, you remember how New Super Mario Brothers and Mario 64 DS? They had card games. They had picture poker. They had blackjack. Luigi was the dealer. That man ran his own casino. That's what he did with all his Luigi's Mansion money. He opened a fucking casino. I enjoyed playing those games. They had fun multiplayer components to them. Do 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 do. His casino did not last. His year was a financial failure, which is kind of sad. Like, that's not a fun fact. The year of Luigi was financial devastation for Nintendo. But they tried their best to give the man in green his time. There you go. Way to hit the mark, Hina. Now level up. Oh dear me. Sniffer. I liked the year of Luigi. It's just kind of a shame that it was a commercial failure. Like, extremely so. I mean, what was created for the year of Luigi? We got New Super Luigi U featuring Nabbit from the Dang Nabbit series. And his ability to beat literally baby mode because he could not die. Oh, that reminds me, chat. Super Mario Wonder comes out in a little over 2 weeks, right? I think it comes out on the 25th. I am wondering how that's gonna be. I'm interested in playing it, but also maybe not. If I play it, it'll be on my own. But I might just watch Vinny play it. Because, well, that's what I do for video games most of the time, is I watch Vinny play them. We're staying in, Hina. Luigi's Mansion 2, that's another one, actually, that's getting a Switch release. What am I gonna do with you, Iku? Don't look at those frills. Don't look at them. It's too difficult. I can't figure it out. Oh, that reminded me. Star Fox Zero is another Wii U game that never made it to Switch with Xenoblade X, huh? Every other Wii U game either got ported or it got a, like, sequel game on it. Oh, there we go. She's gonna evolve now. Or got a sequel game on it. So Sploot, for example, got a sequel game. Smash got a sequel game. Mario Kart 8 came out on the system. Wii U was pretty bad. It's like almost a shame. Why do you resist all of my types? I'm pretty sure you're weak to grass though, so... Alright, the Mighty Number 9. Does that count? I guess that kind of counts. No, sorry, no, I meant Wonderful 101, not Mighty Number 9. I meant Wonderful 101. Oh! Wonderful 101's on PC now. Oh, neat. I wonder what the newest Mortal Kombat would look like on the Wii U. Big Hina! Look how frillish she is. Whoever made the sprite hates frills. I do not blame them. Alright. Alright. Send in your strongest Hinas. It's not even my best Mon. My best mon is Kokasa by far. Mystical Fire. Wow, that did a heap and nothing. Next Smash game we get, chat, we're just gonna have to do it all over again. I swear, DLC fighters is the most exciting and frustrating aspect of Smash games. It's not even funny. Seeing characters that like get into the game is really cool. Having them exist in the game for longer than a day is not. Especially when they're very obnoxious characters to fight. But like the whole like speculation and like reveal trailers and all that, people love that shit. It's so interesting because it's like new characters and balance patches. But then now we're sitting here again like fucking Smash 4 where people hate the game because there's the best character in the game and nobody likes him. Well, nobody of course being me, myself, and I, but I'm talking for you, chat, today. Point is, DLC is exciting, and then LMAO 5.99 becomes the trend, and it's like, haha, you know, you play a character you paid for, and so on and so forth. But DLC characters always, in some capacity, end up being the problem for meta. At least, actually, I don't know about Guilty Gear's DLC. The problem with the model is that because it costs money, you don't want to buy a bad character, so you have to beat the character pretty good. And that sucks, because buying a character and them being good can mean one of two things. A, they're a healthy character who's fun to play, or B, they're fucking obnoxious and they'll probably get nerfed after sales die down. But because they're so good, everybody's gonna be buying them. Well, everyone's gonna buy them because they can, you know, there's a chance they can win with them. Was that Happy Chaos? Happy Chaos was DLC, wasn't he? Or was it Johnny? Oh, it was Happy Chaos. Oh, it's both of them. Man, people sure do love video games, don't they? Amazing. Amazing. I think it flinched. I wasn't looking. Oh, it did flinch. Poggies! Get out of here. Give me my juicy level. Did you get a good look at my Bonica? Look at all this stuff I'm up here doing. Look at all this EXP I'm farming. You need to evolve. I haven't checked any of my evolved dudes to see if they got new stuff. I probably should. But we're battling trainers right now, okay? Make everybody Street Fighter 2 Akuma. Me, the Street Fighter 2 Zangief. You, the Street Fighter 2 Akuma. Is it truly possible for us to coexist in this world? The answer is no. I wonder if that is the most, like, the worst matchup in decently balanced fighting games history. Because obviously the Sailor Moon game is not balanced, so that one doesn't count. I'd argue that Super Smash Bros. Brawl is not a balanced game, so that one certainly doesn't count. But Street Fighter 2, I'm sure, was balanced enough, right? Right? If you know how to use Akuma, you can use it. That's true. I remember seeing that in High Score Girl. Back then in tournaments, if you did the input to play as Akuma, you were allowed to play as Akuma. But if you fucked up and you got Gray Ryu, you had to play as Gray Ryu. Like, you just had to. So that was the risk. It was fucking up the code. That was funny. There's a lot of, like, old era arcade stuff. Oh, that's gone. There's a lot of old era arcade stuff in High Score Girl. It's very fascinating. It was actually a pretty good show. I liked it a lot. But the art style and the animation style is very strange, and you need to get used to it. But I genuinely like that show a lot. It's just a shame about its follow-up series, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Injustice had 9-1 matchups. Who? Wait a minute, what? That's an injustice. Haha. Tell me. You know why? Because NetherRealm Studios does two things. It does juggle combos and fucking stupid-ass idiot teleports. So if your character can do a stupid-ass idiot teleport, it beats stupid-ass idiot zoning. And then you do air juggle combos, which are the most unrealistic things I've ever seen in a game that seems like it prides itself on its realism. Well, realism, you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm not pushing it. You can beat anyone with Alice. Okay. I'll battle ya. Just get the hell out of my way. That's what? That's 3. That's 3, dude. You're using 3 puppets. That's not an Alice. It's a Mailing. It's dead. Explain the worst matchup in the game for me, because I'm curious. I don't follow Injustice. I never followed Injustice. So I need a thorough explanation as to what makes the matchup so bad. I remember Aaron Black in Mortal Kombat was a really fucking good Pokemon, really good character. But he was also an extremely obnoxious zoning character. All NetherRealm Studios are zoning hell games. That's why I said, stupid ass teleport beats stupid ass zoning. I am now Big Hina. We're not giving up yet. Child, surrender. Surrender! So. Wasn't there, the Ninja Turtles were in Injustice, weren't they? I think they were. I don't know if all of them were. NetherRealm Studios certainly gets some weird-ass DLC characters. A lot of movie tie-ins. God, Day 1 Alien and MKX. Holy shit. Day 1 Alien. Uncle, I'll go back to Fern Turf. Yeah, I know. It's because of Warner Brothers. I know. Leatherface. Leatherface has his own game right now. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He's in Dead by Daylight, and he's a playable character in MKX. Motherfucker got around. Jason was cool. He was just a fucking tower of a man. And he just beats the shit out of you. Like, he fits right in. I remember his arcade ending, too. When Liu Kang comes from hell and he's like, we're very impressed by you. We'd like you to join. And then Jason just fucking rips his head off. And it's like, okay, Jason. You do you, brother. Just put in the movie characters. There are no movie characters in... There are none. What's the matter? Is he stupid? The movie characters are all, like, actually the characters. From the thing, you know? New MK1 has a player one. The new MK has a player one where it gets more hit stun and less gravity for combos. That's what that is? Wait, isn't less gravity more, like, better? Oh wait, yes it is. Yes it is. It is better. Okay. I read that as a negative and a positive, but that's 2 positives. How did that fly? No, I hate the bike music. I hate it. Oh. Triathlon. How could they not, how does that happen? How do they not fix that yet? That seems like a very quick thing to fix. I guess I just don't understand video games. I mean, I don't understand Mortal Kombat anymore. I'm not a fan of Mortal Kombat. I know a lot about it, but I'm not a fan anymore. I don't follow it anymore. I don't like really what it does, what it is, how it is. I suppose this is my fault for having Serene Grace as an ability. I'm going to blast you. There was no... There was no Mortal Kombat game you could play as Goku. But there was a game where you could play as everybody, and it was pretty bad. That was Armageddon. That game was so bad that the next game retconned the events of the game to put the whole timeline back into motion. I liked playing as, you know, I like the generic fatalities. I like the characters with 3 special moves. I liked playing as Meat! One of their dodge options in that game was to lie down on your back so you could not be hit by, like, anything. Very, very smart. Awful game. Just an awful game, man. So many weird character redesigns. What the fuck did they do to Stryker in that game? Stryker in Mortal Kombat 3 was, like, actually just some guy they pulled off the street. Like, he just looked like a dude. And then they made him, like, some kind of fucking, like, cyber cop. I was like, what the hell is this? I liked it better when he just looked like they pulled the custodian in from the office and put him in gear. I don't remember what he looks like in X, though. Alright, Hat. Bring it on. Yeah, they have mocap. The guy in a mocap suit. Simply phenomenal characters. I got no problem with Stryker. I just think it was funny that there was such a contrast in his his Armageddon design. It's like they brought him back, but they were like, we can't have him look like this. They even bought Rico back as well, but Rico's like the most, who the fuck is this character I think I've ever seen, and that's saying something because we're talking about Mortal Kombat. Rico shows up. His ending in the Mortal Kombat 4 story mode is he just walks through a portal. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. No one knows who he is. If you do know who he is, it's because you looked it up on the wiki or some shit. He doesn't do anything. Who even is he? Who's Kai? Who the fuck's Kai? Whoa. Whoa, I'm gonna throw you over there. Quan Chi's fatality was he ripped your leg off and he beat you to death with it. But, like, he wouldn't stop beating you to death with it while, like, the thing is telling you you won with fatality. It's like, okay. Reiko is now an important character in 1. How is that possible? I don't even really understand what's going on with the MK1 return. Is it like an alternate timeline? Because it seems like Raiden is like a human, and Liu Kang is a god. It's a new timeline. Follow up the DLC of MK11. Oh, okay. Liu Kang created it. Dude, that is so weird. None of that makes any sense. time travel, parallel universes, it's all bullshit. If a character dies, unless they get, like, fucking necromancied, get them out of here. I don't want to see them. Stop with this multiverse bullshit. Stop bringing characters back to life. You remove all dramatic impact when they can just, you know, not die. Oh, great. They fired everyone behind the lore, and it's a mess now. What do you mean they fired everyone behind the lore? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest with ya. I don't understand. Why would they fire their writers? Well, actually, I don't know if their writers are good or not. Chat, wasn't Hollywood going on a writer's strike like a couple weeks ago? I don't really follow these sorts of things, but it doesn't really feel like a lot of people cared. Apparently they won. Oh, okay. What do they win? A pay raise? More appreciation for their craft? A long list of shit. Huh. Well, that's confusing. Yeah, it's not gonna be good. Chat, you see the new Castlevania? Because I didn't, and I don't want to either. They just... From what I understand, they just make Richter swear a lot. And that's not Richter. Also, the synopsis of the show seems to say that it's not really about killing vampires, but it's about undermining the political state of that era. Or something like that. And it's like, can I just watch Richter be a smooth talker and kill vampires? No, he just says the F word a lot. Rotten Tomatoes viewer score is like 50% or something. And its critic score is 100%. I have no desire to watch it because to me it looks like it's just gonna make me sad. Why do people get series that they don't care about and then write about them? Why don't they write about series that they do care about? Why do they have to take things they don't care about and just shit on them? Is it funny? Is that enjoyable? Do you like doing this? I don't. I don't like it. Oh well. Can't please everybody. Least of all me. I'm unpleasable. Thank you, Openable, for the resub. I'm 1 minute plus. It's because I was battling, asshole, but okay. Alright. Season 2 got announced. You really thought it wouldn't? I'm not too surprised. But I'm not interested in watching it. I was a bit interested when it got revealed, and a lot of the trailer was immediately telling me that this is something that I should just avoid because it's not going to make me happy, and I'm not going to get any enjoyment out of it. And, you know, maybe that's me being judgmental, but they certainly did show off stuff that had nothing to do with Castlevania in there, in the slightest. And then I think Richter appeared, and he said, fuck. Richter did in fact say fuck. He said that. He did it. Richter is in 3 episodes of 8. What? What? How? What? It? Huh? How do you do that? No, isn't he the main character? I'm not trying to have a giggle here, I'm legitimately asking. Isn't he supposed to be the main character? Okay, then which character has the most screen time? Who's the main character then? Wait a minute. Explain to me who the main character is if it's not Richter. Annette? Who the fuck is Annette? Literally, who is that? What? I don't know who that is. That's not a Castlevania character. Who is Annette? Oh, I gotta do the harbor mail. Remember in Rondo how his girlfriend was kidnapped? Yeah? Wait. Really? What? So it's Richter's girlfriend. She's a black Haitian wizard who fights against vampires and the French Revolution. Okay. Okay. Nothing I say will make any difference, chat. Okay. Okay. No, it's just Lotad. It is Zoomeril. Quit the game. Give me my credit back. Wait, do you sell puppets? Can I have a puppet? Bright powder, lucky egg, black belt, black glasses, and twisted spoon. Those are for your starters, I assume. Okay, that's kind of neat. Netflix tweeted a big Belmonts need to be constantly saved by their better sidekicks tweet. That got ratio so hard they deleted it and the show director denied involvement. Wait, Satori? I could buy that with a... That guy gave me 1,000 coins? No, he didn't. He gave me 100. Seika, Satori, and Aiki. That's what they have here. Cease. Teach the move rollout. No, I'm good, buddy. Okay. Alright, so this is definitely not the type of media that I choose to consume. And I will continue not consuming it. But I guess there's a market for it because it continues to be made. So there's that. There's a Cherno in there with a Yuka! What's happening? Explain. Tell me your secrets, little one. Alright. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't He-Man do that before? Didn't He-Man have a reboot that focused more on his, what's her name? I think her name was Janet or something. And, I do believe that series did not get renewed. Same studio. Oh. Is that a fact? Tila. Oh, that was her name? Okay. Chad, I don't really watch Western media nowadays. I watch anime and I watch real human beings. Most of the things I watch are Japanese. It's pretty seems better. There's a Chen in there too. They killed He-Man? Wait a minute, what? They killed He-Man? Wait, what? What? Hold on, you can't... Isn't it called He-Man? How do you kill He-Man off? How do you kill He-Man off in a show called He-Man? Or is it not called He-Man? Did you not know? How could I have known that? I don't watch He-Man. The only He-Man related content I've ever taken in my life was the Hey Ya video. That's all I know about He-Man. That's not even He-Man. They kill him off in episode 1 and Teela takes his powers. That's called He-Man! What? Why do they call it He-Man if he's dead? Oh. Oh. This is a conniption. I'm dying, Squirtle. I've registered myself in the nav. Cool. Man, Kogasa has been in like 2 battles this part. How do they sell toys now? That's a good-ass question. How do they sell toys? There's no He-Man. Do they sell toys of Teela? They have to sell toys. Of course they do. Wait, isn't it rated M? Isn't it like a rated M show, like a gritty reboot? Or is it like a Saturday morning cartoon? The toys were made for a good number of shows. They failed to sell. Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, toys. You gotta sell to a certain brand of consumer for action figures. Holy shit, Lovely Kiss can be kind of good. Actually, speaking of Robocop, there seems to be some game that's coming out for that that's currently in a demo state, and apparently it's like actually really solid. Like it's actually like what you'd expect from Robocop kind of thing. It's kind of neat. Why do you resist everything I do? Why are you level 11? Well, alright. Yeah, Binyat talked about it. I know. It sounded kind of neat. I've never seen Robocop ever. But I guess the game is, like, the demo does a good job showcasing, like, what you do in a Robocop game, so... Seems neat. He'll probably check it out. We'll get to see it. Robert Cop. He shot a guy in the dick. What a memorable moment. Now you think I'm dead, but the truth is... Oh. I'm right here. Muck, use acid. What is Robot Cop, anyway? Is it a dude in a suit, or is it like a full-fledged robot they built? I've never seen it. Now I know what you're thinking. Obviously it's it's called Robot Cop. Dylan, are you stupid? I've never seen it! It looks partially human. Oh, he's a cyborg. Okay, that explains it. So why is it called Robot Cop? Oh, sorry, it's Robocop. It's Robocop. Alright, let me correct myself. But he's a cyborg? A guy gets pulped, so they just turn his body into a cop. That's kind of cool, actually. I take it he was, like, a dude who was very, like, you know, he had a very good sense of justice. Because, like, you wouldn't just turn, like, a violent criminal into a robot cop. They wouldn't be a very good robot cop, I don't think. Comedy movies, man. Oh, I forgot I'm fighting a breeder. I forgot I'm fighting a breeder with 6 Pokemon. I tend to blank on these fights because they're obnoxious opponents. Wasn't space the thing left? Probably because you can see his jaw, right? You can see his mouth. Very convenient, huh? It's not called He-Man, it's just called Masters of the Universe. Oh. Okay. So how much of the advertising was talking about He-Man? And then, you know, that happened. Again, I do not consume Western media because I think a lot of it is very bad. And a lot of it tries to push modern shit that, to me, is not enjoyable. So I'd rather not, you know, I'd rather not infect my escapism with this realism. You know what I mean? He has something to look like a He-Man show. So fans are pissing to kill him off. This is not a He-Man show. Of course they advertise it as a He-Man show, right? Why wouldn't they? Oh. Did I consume Avatar? You mean The Last Airbender? You mean a show that was made like 20 years ago? I did consume that, actually. It was a phenomenal fucking show. Avatar The Last Airbender is very good. It's also made at a time where, you know, people weren't pushing certain things in media. So it was more about the enjoyment of the series. And the people working on it cared. And then Korra happened. Anyway, back to the match. 20? Okay, maybe not 20, but it's... I know Avatar The Last Airbender is pretty old. I didn't watch it when it was airing. I ended up watching it because a friend of mine was like, yeah, it's really good. And he, you know, he came over and we watched it together. We had a little watch together with that, and I got really into it. I was like, holy shit. I gotta throw rocks at you. It was like really good. Like, Avatar The Last Airbender is very good. It's got great writing, good family-friendly comedy, but still, like, touches on some, like, mature subjects. There's just really nothing wrong with Avatar The Last Airbender. It is near 2000s? It is? Really? Oh! I never bothered watching it as a kid because it was not episodic, so I couldn't get into it, so I just got sick of seeing it. I was more like, where's Spang Babe? Where's Fairly Odd Parent? And instead they give me Avatar, I'd be like, ew, I don't like this show. Because I wasn't able to watch it, like, coherently. But then when I actually got to watch everything unfold naturally, it was like, this is probably one of the best animated shows ever made. It's very good. Toph is probably the best character in the show, but every character has like strong moments. Zuko's probably the best, actually. Zuko and Iroh, more so Zuko, but Toph is up there a lot. But Zuko is just such a powerful character. He's very, very enjoyable to watch. Everything that goes through his life, how he's like, you know, he's the son of the Fire Lord, but he's like, he's dishonored, and he can only reclaim his honor by finding the Avatar, and he goes on his own journey, searching for Aang. And there's so many episodes dedicated to him just seeing what the war has, like, you know, has done to people. And he learns a lot. Like, it's so good. Iroh is such a fucking good character, too. Yeah, Zuko's redemption arc is one of the best I've ever seen in, like, media. He's such a good character. Because at first it's like, you don't feel too much to him, but as more things, like, you know, I wouldn't say you feel nothing towards him, but it's like, he's set up to be like the bad guy, you know, like he's gonna chase the Avatar around kind of deal. But as you learn more and more about him, and he learns more and more about the world around him as well, it's just, you really grow invested in him as he grows. And like, anytime you get an episode that's like 100% dedicated to Zuko, I was locked in. Like, straight up, I was locked in. I do want Hina Front, actually. Like, I liked all the other characters, don't get me wrong, but when I knew the episode was gonna be 100% Zuko focused, I was paying attention. I was all there. I was all there upstairs trying to get as much as I could out of it. Samurai Jack is good. I've never seen Samurai Jack, actually. I've heard it was great, though. It got like a... It didn't have a proper ending back then, and then it got a reboot that concluded it. But I don't know much about it. I remember seeing a screenshot where he's like looking after a baby, and at the end of the episode he brings the baby back, and he tells the mom that it's too late, he's already inherited the spirit of the samurai, and the baby's got the fucking battle ironed face on it. The baby is the final episode. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I never heard it was bad. I'll eat you then, okay. There were definitely cartoons and stuff that were very well made, chat. You know why? Because the idea... I think it's because the people who were writing them, A, cared about what they were writing, and B, they weren't using media to push their own agenda. You know what I mean? They were using animation as a medium of expression to express a story, a story you want to tell. But like, you know, a fantastical story with interesting characters. And you know, you can have things that tie into the real world. Like, I mean, Avatar is all about war, right? Like, it's not like war is not a thing that happens in the real world. Like, there are tie-ins to that and stuff like that. But the difference is it's not like, the difference between that and nowadays is if Avatar was being made right now, there would be some not so subtle allusions to certain countries that may or may not be at war or going to war soon. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I need to heal. No, don't battle that breeder. She's got 10,000 little fuckers on her team, and I don't want to deal with any of them right now. I want to try and fight Watson. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. Technically, Jun wrote about war, with Touhou 9 kind of being like that, sort of, not really, but sort of. Man, I am very happy. As weird as Zun can get with his writing, thank God he doesn't stick his nose into Western politics. I am so fucking glad that he does not do that. That would be so annoying. Of course, some people like to say he did. Ugh. Some people really like to say that he did. My God. Kane. Kane is a reason type, usually. Shakudami. When the politic. When you have a magnificent message next to your name that says message deleted. That's when. Motherfuckers always be looking for something to attach themselves to in some way. This cartoon stands for my ideology. It's a cartoon, brother. It doesn't stand for anyone's ideology. It's a cartoon. Oh my goodness. Get hit by the gust! Blow him away! Blow him away! That's why I like anime, chat. I can watch an anime about a girl who starts a book club, and then they read books. And they, you know, they touch on, like, Japanese history and folklore and have fun, and then they go to the beach on episode 6, and they read on the beach. And it's, you know, and they get, you know, gratuitous screenshots. That's a lot better, in my opinion, than whatever the fuck the Western counterpart would be, personally. Of course, that could just be me. Everything comes with its, what's it called? Its hiccups? I don't know. drop my glasses. Okay. Alright. Where are your glasses, man? Where are your glasses? I could use the item finder, but there's so little world here that I'm sure I'll find them. I found them. Can you believe this costs 4,000 coins? Those glasses, they're black glasses, not what I'm looking for. Dude's wearing glasses, by the way. Alright. Would I recognize Japanese politics in anime? Probably not. But could you honestly find any anime that touches on Japanese politics? Real world equivalents to Japanese politics. Not made up characters in positions of political power. I am gonna break that rock. Next time. Cannot find my glasses. People love the Three Kingdoms. Good old Three Kingdoms. I watched a whole show about that. Well, kind of, not really. That's Kongming. That's good. War, baby. I know it's China. I'm well aware it's China. I didn't say it was about Japan at all. No correlation. I just think it's neat, and it's the most political related thing you tend to see in Asian media. Good old Sun Tzu! Joshiraku? Oh, that's a... Is that about it? That's like a certain type of performance. I watched a little bit of that. I remember it because it had a funny ending. And they had a lot of jokes. But like the show is mostly just them having a talk about backstage. And they broke the fourth wall a number of times as well. Alright. Yuka. Now there was, again, Zom 100. That show has a very not so subtle message about how Japanese work culture is fucking garbage, and it's like somebody. The fact that the main character can wake up in a zombie apocalypse and celebrate that he doesn't have to go into work, that's not even subtle. That's not even remotely subtle. But like that's one of their problems over there. The work culture over there is terrible bad. That's a problem they have. That gets referenced in their media a lot. Chromatic High is so stupid. It is so stupid. But it's also fantastic. It's got a great opening, by the way. Great opening. Freddie Mercury is in that show. A full-ass gorilla is in that show. It's only episode 1. Did we watch the same show, my guy? Did we watch the same show? He goes out and does things he wanted to do that he didn't because he was working. He meets his friend who got a better job than him, and his friend's like, I hate my job because I had to do things that were terrible. And then he meets girls, and the girl's like, I've got my dream job. Like, the whole fucking, it's all about jobs. It's all about jobs. The zombies are a fucking secondary effect to it. It's just all about your workplace. Terrible. Sounds like Breaking Bad. I don't have enough information to comment on that, but sure. Why not? Alright. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. The entire first episode, it takes like 16 minutes or some shit to actually get to a zombie. Because it's just about, he got graduated, got a new job, and then, oh, well, he's now working 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, and he's having a great time. Electric, yeah. And he gets a lot of work he has to do, and the only person that he likes in the entire workplace is the cute secretary, but she, you know, she gets inappropriately touched by the CEO. And he's like, oh man, that sucks. And it's like, well, this workplace has absolutely nothing redeemable about it. Good old black company. Anyway. Point is, the show, I clicked it because it was zombies, and then it was less zombie, and it was more that. And I was like, yeah, I guess working in Japan does suck, doesn't it? Would anyone else like to share with the class? It's awful. I've never worked in Japan, so I cannot say. I have a friend who works in Japan. He's an English teacher. He speaks Japanese. It's pretty cool. Let's see if I can, maybe I'll see him if I can go next year. He's busy, but I might be able to visit him. He came down here a while back, stopped in to see the boys, came home for a couple, like a week. It was nice to see him again. He's just having a great time over there. Living the dream, baby, living the dream. Oh, Steel was gonna get you the whole time. You know what? We're killing Cheery. That'll be a 1-on-2. Oh, that did a lot. Alright. He knew Japanese. The funny thing is, he was fluent in Japanese, and he is not a weeb. I mean, he knows anime and stuff like that, but like, this guy was not a weeb. He was pretty far from it. But he was fluent. He was fluent in Japanese. He never really flaunted it or anything. And if you looked at him, you would think this guy does not speak Japanese. Why would he know Japanese? He's not a weeb at all. But like, no, he does, like, he knows anime and shit. But I think he's pretty casual about the whole thing. It's pretty cool though. Does he know Touhou? Yes, actually. He told me a story. He told me a legit story. So I think he teaches middle school level, I think he teaches middle school level English. But he was, like they were doing like career hero surveys or something. Like basically somebody you look up to that you, like career-wise. And one of his students wrote down Zun. He wrote down Zun as his answer. Cause he talked to me about that. Cause when I saw him, he was like, you know about Touhou and stuff, Dylan. I was like, oh, I dabble. And he told me about that little story. Like, yeah, one of his students is like, yeah, he wrote down Zun as like one of his inspirations and idols. And he seemed like he was the kid was like very into Touhou. And this kid's probably like 15, 16 at most. It's like, you know, Touhou's a lot bigger over there for sure. I think that's really neat though. I thought that was kind of cool. Alright, sorry, I think I'd like you to evolve before we, like, get to the next fight, but at the same time, I don't actually have anything that's weak to electric, do I? No, I don't. I don't have a flying or a water type. Alright. Bring your best out here now, and I shall defeat them. Schwan. Shaun. $17, huh? Alright. Yeah, sure. Pretty confident it'll die, so I don't need to fake out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wonder what got them into it. Oh, you're back. Hello. I kind of wonder what got them into it. It's cool that it's like, you know, the series is surviving on the younger generation. But I wonder what it is about it that gets them into it. Because there's a lot to get into, you know? There's a lot. And now I'm a double paired. I don't know. I don't think anyone can really say for sure. Yeah, there is a lot more fan-made, like a lot of the, well, actually almost every group, I guess. Almost every group that makes like Touhou dojo music is based in Japan. So there's a lot there. Through school. Yeah. People have access to the internet. Touhou is probably more prominent on Japanese boards than anything else. I don't know. I don't know. Through school is pretty vague, but it's also like, you know, when we were kids in the 90s, we definitely brought a lot of, you know, Pokemon cards and all that. We had all kinds of that pop culture shit on our persons. Alright. Oh! Oh, right. Tojiko has a very good noise. You're weak to steel? Why? What the hell are you? That doesn't matter. Maybe you're a rock type, something stupid like that. Ah, yes, static. Very good. Yes, yes, very good. Okay. You're also weak to steel. Alright. Maid cafe with a Touhou theme. As neat as that sounds, that shit probably costs a lot of money. Also, who do they dress up as? This is an important question that I'm asking for semi-important reasons. Do they have a restriction, or are they decked out with every character? I have some recommendations. Sakuya. Lame. How in character? Surely they have a better selection, right? I mean, they can't have everybody on the clock, but they probably have the most important characters, the popular ones. Alright. I didn't say anything about what I wanted. Why do you assume what do you assume this for? What is this assumption you're making? I was simply asking a question. Alright, let's see how this plays out. Here we go. Giving up my plans to convert the city I have. Door traps. Yeah, Watson, the gym leader, yep. It'll only be wrong if they're tall. Listen, you can cosplay whatever you want, but if you're gonna run a cafe with it, you better hit my dream proportions. I'm just telling you right now. Hit my character proportions and we'll be a-okay. If that girl on the Ron outfit isn't taller than me, I don't want to see her. I don't want to see her. Go ahead and charge. I'm not asking for their measurements. I'm just asking for their height. That's all. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Is that so bad? Alright. Let's hit this. This isn't gonna kill now, is it? I was so greedy for that heal. But it's fine, because now this will kill. Okay. I will pick the character I want based on the height of the woman who is cosplaying as them. Alright? It is my God-given right as an American citizen to choose how tall my maids are. Alright? I don't want to hear it. This has been a great time, Hina. I'm so happy that you paired fully twice. Fan-fucking-tastic job that one was, huh? Wasn't it? Anyway, I need to kill you now. So, let's figure this out. Luna. Luna is a boog type. Luna is a boog. I didn't see a Luna in the forest. I didn't even see a Sunny or a star. You have 5 puppets? I didn't even notice. Alright. Die. That's cringe. That's so cringe! Come on, you're a paraflincher! Please be a one-hit KO. Okay. I'm sure that's fine. Okay. We're good. It's dead. Alright, alright. Kiku? I don't know what Kiku's weak to. I'm staying in. I'm staying in. What? Okay. Wow, it did nothing. Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. Break that confusion! Break that confusion! Is this what sadness tastes like? I hate electric gyms, man. I hate them so much. They all do this! What, you're weak to steel? Why? Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. As long as you're dead. Sho is also weak to steel. She's also weak to grass. Staying in. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay. They have merch and themed food. Okay, can I have an omelet, but have it called the Yokigami Jun? I deserve that crit for that, that wordplay. Not bad. Accelerock. Nice. Priority rock move. Weaker, more accurate, but it's priority. Alright. Tojiko. Oh, you're getting Accelerocked! You're getting Accelerocked! You're dead! Wait, that's not Tokiko, that's Tojiko. Oh, no! I'm not gonna be able to hit her, so I'm gonna do this. How about a crit? Oh. Oh, I'm alive! I like to hit you to your berry. Nice crit! Holy shit, you putting in the work. I could have killed her with cut, actually. What are you doing? Oh, that does damage. Okay. Never mind. I was... Wait, did I get flash from the hiker, chat? Did I get flash from him? I don't think I did. I guess it's a move. Anyway, this thing's weak to fake out, so... That did nothing, but that's fine. Hit you into your berry. Oh, you're faster. Oh, I'm alive. Very good. Very good, very good. Okay. Now give me Shockwave, because you're not giving me Thunderbolt. Yep. That's fine. Alright, that fight went well. I'd like to go back and get Flash, but that's for another time, because we're kind of getting... It's 10 to 8. I'd like to play some jam stuff. So I'm going to stop here. But I wanted to fight Watson, so I wanted to do that. I completely forgot to grab Flash, though. Wait! No, yeah, I did, because some of the Pokemon have built-in Flash, so that's what I used. I didn't even bother talking to him. Alright. Alright. Look at that, chat. We made progress today. We made very, very real progress. And I made a save state on my legitimate Game Boy. So next time, chat, remind me to go get Flash, and I'll open the tunnel for Verdant Turf. I think that gives you strength, and then I'll just head up to Flannery and the volcano and whatnot. Yeah, seems pretty good to me, wouldn't you say?